Welcome. Now we can see ITC share latest news and breakdown breakout levels. First, we will see the trend. What is the trend in ITC? If you see 1 year trend, there was a breakdown, then there was a breakout. Although it is positive only, 6 months again you can see sideways, and then it breakout. 3 months, if you see, it's almost sideways only, around 510, 520, 480 region. 1 month sideways only. So now we can see the exact breakdown, breakout where you have to entry and exit. Now it is just below the supply zone 1 and above the demand zone 1. So below there is a reversal line at 501. It should not break down below this. Say when you have to entry, make an entry that I will tell you now. If it price ITC share price breaks down below the reversal line, there is a demand zone 1. There it may take support. You can see the 1 day trend line also green color. So it is above that, it is very positive only, trend is positive. And in case if it is breakdown happens below the reversal line, immediately you should not enter. You have to wait until demand zone 2. General rule is whenever there is a demand zone, from there if ITC share price bounces back at least for 1 hour or 4 hour candle, then you have to make an entry. If demand zone 2 ITC share price breakdown happens, next it may target the demand zone, heavy demand zone. So if there is a bounce back, then you can consider for entry. Another single big stocks list is in my playlist. You can make, if you want, you can see even ITC is in Mr. Anand Srinivasan playlist. You can refer if you want to know the entry exit level. So now you have seen the breakdown levels where you have to make an entry. If it break out where you have to make an entry, high risk investor can take entry if it breaks down. But once again, before that, if please subscribe and like without fail, or when you return again to refer my levels, exit and entry levels, at that time you can subscribe and like. Don't fail to do so. Disclaimer: I am not a SEBI registered share market consultant. This is purely educational purpose only. So you have to take your own risk. Now breakout levels we can see. There is a supply zone 1. First, it has to give a breakout with a gap up or with a strong volume and big candle. But above there is a stop loss bear hunting line is there. There you have to be careful. So if there is a gap up above the supply zone with strong volume and big candle, then it may target the all-time high. All-time high it may target, above which the next high it may come up to the 522 levels. So only people who don't want to take risks, they can wait for the entry level above the, if there is any gap up above the stop loss hunting line and above the supply zone 1, then they can make an entry. This is for low risk investors. Otherwise, high risk investors, as I told, whenever it breaks down below the reversal line, wait for demand zone 2. If there is a bounce back, at least for 1 hour candle or 4 hour candle, strong candle and strong volume bounces back, then you can make an entry. Low risk investor, you have to wait until the old all-time high breakout happens, then you can consider for entry. Thank you.